sorry for the wind noise, but this is a 1948 Pontiac Silver Streak that's been sitting here since the early 90s, I want to say. So this is my grandpa's car, and he used to start it every now and then. So here's what we got. We got a flathead speed. No, it's not even a V. What am I talking about? No, it's a straight six. So it's been lived in by rats. This is all the crap that was in it. So got that cleaned out. That's what we're gonna do today. Let's try to get it to run. We'll see how it cooperates. So first off, what we want to do, make sure the engine's free more than anything, because we don't want it to be C. So spin the fan. All right, it's free. Good to know. I think what we'll do now is hook power to it, see if we can get it to spin over. I know the rats lived in it and chewed it up real bad. And I'll show you guys the interior. It's not the prettiest. So, yeah, everything's hanging. This will have to be a full. Oh, it smells like mouse crap in here. But we'll. Oh, is the key in here? That's not good. We're gonna need a key. So, all right, well, I'll get to looking. We'll see what we can do. All right, I found the key for it. It's actually kind of interesting. I hate to see it on the seat, but got the key right here. No power yet, I haven't hooked it up, but there's a button right there where my finger is that you press and it'll. Oh, no brakes. Good to know. All right. That'll be fun. It probably leaked all the fluid. So we got the parking brake here, and then we got a Hydromatic, which is the first automatic transmission that GM made in the 40s. So now we got. I'm not sure what this is here. I'm not sure if this is that might be like a choke. That must be lights. This is heat, it said. Yeah, there it goes, heat. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's a cigarette lighter here. And then I have no clue what this is here, but it's stuck. And then the keys were right in here. The cigarette tray. It had like a little fan, I guess. And then the radio. The interior, I mean, the headliner's okay, at least. I mean, needs completely reupholstered. This came from the ashtray. This looks like a what the options were and everything. But yeah, this is a 4-door. This is what the back seat looks like. Not too torn up. Looks like you can see where rats got in here. What I'm most worried about, my gosh, I can almost walk in this thing, I feel like, and I'm 6'3", but what I'm most worried about is the rats chewing up too much and nothing working. So now what we're gonna do first is we're gonna hook up these battery cables. We got jumper cables, we'll hook to this battery, and then I got some new spark plug wires as well, just to see if it'll crank up. So, I mean, one thing to do for sure is clean those points on the distributor to get that running, but as of everything else, we'll hook up some jumper cables, see if we got power, see if we can get it cranking, and then do spark plug wires. We should be dialed, besides, you know, everything else. So, see if the transmission's good and all that. Well, we gotta up the power, hooked up the power, and I don't see anything on fire yet. So that's a good start. I guess what we'll see is anything happening in here. Oh, you guys did not. Okay, so what happened was the headlights like popped on for a second and then they turned off. I'm not sure how that happened to be. I wonder if we have loose connections or something up here. So come on, let's try hooking these up a little bit better. The ground may be really bad as well. Got some sandpaper for that. All right, so got a little bit of an update. When you pull the light, this red light comes on. You can see the still no headlights though. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh my goodness. All right, I am super surprised right now that that cranked over like that. Although I should definitely move that ground, but oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not sure if y'all watch Junkyard Digs, but he'd probably say something right now like she'll run, and I think right now she'll run. So let's go ahead and make some spark plug wires and let's get this thing fired up. All right, so we got the air filter off over here. I think it's the old style where they have like the oil or whatever that catches it and then it sucks it, but it looks like we got a one barrel that is not seized, luckily. So let me, yeah, see, we got her going. So I think what we'll do now, I think we'll unhook that fuel line after I make these spark plug wires. So I looked at them, these three look okay, but they'll definitely need to be replaced. But for now, I think we'll just replace these three, because you can see we got this one here that got eaten, this one here got eaten. So, and then this middle one just looks like really frail. I mean, these ones, I mean, they're not the best, but I think they'll work for our purposes. So I think for now, I'll make the spark plug wires up real quick. We'll get her fired up. All right, we got the first spark plug wire made. I'm not gonna lie, I've never made spark plug wires before, so I'm not incredibly confident. That is good. We'll see. We'll put this one right here. All right, that one's good. And then we'll pick up the cap and rotor and put this one right in here. All right, it's in. Now whether it works or not, I don't know. I got 2 more to make, and I'll probably have to clean the points while I'm up in here, which is those things right there, just in between them, just to get them, all the corrosion off them. And it should fire right up. I haven't checked the oil yet. I'll do that before. Also, I don't know if we have oil pressure, and the fuel gauge says empty, so I might run to town real quick and grab some fuel and see if we can get this to run on its own. But we'll make sure the fuel line's disconnected in case it starts spitting some stuff up. And we can see if it even has fuel. So, and I know the headlights stopped working, so I don't know if I blew a fuse or bad connections, but we got power, so all I can ask for. So we'll make those last 2, clean the points, and we'll get this thing going. All right, got the fuel line off. What we did over here, so we have the fuel filter right here, which I emptied. And then we have a water bottle here for the fuel pump starts pumping fuel from the tank. We don't want that dirty fuel getting in the carburetor. So we went ahead and put a water bottle here. We'll spit right in the water bottle if it stays on. I already sprayed some brake clean in there. I'll bring this over here. Just hooked up the batteries. This thing's ready to start. It might not run on all 4 cylinders just because the spark plug wires may be bad, but I did replace the ones that I could. Oh, never mind. It says we got a 1/4 tank. We'll see how good that fuel is. Did our headlights come on? Nope, still no. All right. Here we go. All right, bear with me. Put the key knot on. All right. We may, for sure, we may not have spark. Oh my goodness. We are pumping fuel. That is Oh, we have a leak in the water bottle. Well, at least the fuel pump works, I guess, as you can see. Look at that fuel. That is nasty. That's like, it's like apple juice. All right, so I sanded the points again. I went ahead and hooked up the fuel system. I know it's gonna be crappy gas, but that carb probably needs gone through anyways. I wasn't gonna try and do it from the engine bay, but it did not seem to be cooperating, so we'll no oil pressure either. Ooh, that's not too good. I think what we'll do, it probably needs new spark plugs in the first place. And for 3, I think it needs the other plug wires, but it's acting like it doesn't even want to run, so I don't know. All right, I just sanded the points again while the battery was unhooked, and I saw sparks, so that is a good sign that we have spark now. So I think what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and try and fire this baby up. I think we'll put that there. This should actually fire now that we like actually have spark. I don't know if I should do it from out here in the cab. So basically I'm an idiot. Did not check the wire to the coil at all. It was chewed through by mice, and luckily I can make another one real quick, but I think I'll just probably use the same spark plug wire. You know, it's probably not the right thing to do, but good enough to keep it running. Then I guess this is like, correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm not sure I'll even post this, but this goes to the side here. I'm pretty sure that's just like a ground or something. And yeah, it's chewed apart, but I think for our purposes, oops, I'm not even pointing at it. It's this wire right here, and it goes right here to the coil where my flashlight's shining. I'm pretty sure that's just a ground. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure at all, but I'll make another one of these real quick, throw it in, fire this baby up. I'm just gonna keep saying it till it happens, but we're gonna fire this baby up. All right, so we may be still struggling with spark issues, possibly, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and crop this. I believe what I did was I forgot to put the rotor back in, and so, because now it should have spark pretty much everywhere now, I believe. That was my issue. Like an idiot. Oh, also, there's a disclaimer, I'm sure you guys mostly already know, but I don't know what I'm doing, so don't take advice from me. Don't do what I do. I would watch professionals or get a professional to do it, but we'll try my best. So I think we'll put the rotor back on, put the cap back on. No, the cap is what it'd be, and I think it should fire up for real this time, and we'll get this thing fired up. guys hear that? It's getting close. It's getting close is what that means. I think if we can just get it to fire off, it should run off its own fuel. We'll see what happens. So it runs. I started up a couple times afterwards just to see how long it would stay running, and truthfully it is not long. You pretty much have to be on the throttle the whole time. And the weird thing is once it dies, it won't start off its own fuel, but it seems to run off its own fuel once it's started. So I'm not sure what's that about, but I think the next plan of action would be yank it out of this barn and throw some. These tires hold air. These ones back here, I have a sneaking suspicion they will not hold air. But I think that'll wrap up part 1 of this video series. I'm here for the next couple days, so we'll see what we can make happen. I'll probably do some more work on it tomorrow. What I might do is put some extra juice on and see if we can pump the rest of the fuel out of the tank and put some fresh gas in it and see what we can do there. And also, the dash says no oil pressure, so I'm gonna do some research tonight and see if these are external or internal oil pumps, and maybe see if I can put another gauge on it just to make sure, because I don't want to blow it up. I mean, you guys heard the footage, it was knocking a little bit, but yeah, that's all we got for today. Maybe put a new battery in it. We'll see what goes on, but that'll be all for this video. Thanks for watching.